Tesla today, or your Prius, or your
What's up, y'all?
1998 Honda Civic with
Cheers.
300 miles. Just anything but your soul.
I used to rave girlfriend. She my ex-girlfriend, and those were the days. You know, those were the days.
Maximilian Alvarez from the Real News Network, and
she's still in my dreams, yo.
Stay tuned, baby.
Sometimes I don't have
Trump's policies are devastating working people, stripping away.
Sometimes I don't have to sleep that long to get a dream.
Of authoritarianism.
But
now they're coming for public media.
Sometimes I sleep a long time and then I get some dreams, y'all. Like over 8 hours. Yeah, she's a, okay. So lately she be in my dreams with her friends, and it was weird this time because like we was at this trailer park, and then I was like like we were texting back and forth, like her and her friend was sending me text messages or something, and then it was weird because I had like picked her up at this trailer park. I guess I dropped her off, but like in the middle of that, like I remember being at the grocery store. Dropped her off with like at the grocery store with like one of my family, and then man, it's so weird just like seeing her come out of the grocery store and then like holding the phone up to her ear like she on the phone with somebody. Like I swear before I went to sleep though, like I had had this thought, like if I was at the grocery store and I seen her mom, like I would just like run the other way, like I would dip out. Oh man, I don't I can't do it. Like, what would you do? You know, like if there's this woman that made you and your lover's life hell, and then like y'all later on you see her at the grocery store, you're like, hell no.
And somehow still gets attached to it. Oh, and that burger fry.
Yeah, I'm pretty sad.
Delicious. That fast food chain is likely paying off some politician.
Like I remember when we was teenagers, like
but hey, hear me out.
they had this little car one time. It was this little red car. It was like
the kind of media that holds power accountable.
It was like that big, like inside the cab. Like it was a little square red car. Like I don't remember the name of it, but it was not a mainstream type car. Like I don't even remember what the name of it was. It was like a Geo Metro, but it was more square. So like I don't know what kind of car that is, but it was it looked crazy seeing people in that car, because if you was any kind of like if you had any kind of size to you, you would be like smunched, like, you know. It was tight. It was really tight, cuz like I just remember driving in that car, like riding in that car in the back seat. We was going somewhere, I don't know, like I must have been like 14, 15 years old before I moved, and like I remember us crossing an intersection like through the red light and stuff, and then I turned my head like this, and some nerve in the back of my neck, like I ran, like my neck crunched some nerve back there, and it made my tongue hurt or something. It was like it felt like I could have broke my neck or something. It just like that was weird. But I don't know if it was because I was wrestling with my friends playing football, or like I could have been getting some of the vibrational field from her because I was sitting behind her mom. Her mom was driving or something. Like her mom had these back problems. Like she couldn't walk. like she couldn't walk, and well, she could walk, but it wasn't comfortable. She was always like sitting down, and she had these massive boobs. These boobs were like
Over the US president's position on Greenland.
this big. That must be why she had back problems, but like she was saying, it was because of a car wreck or something. But I swear, she had these massive boobs, like this big, massive. But my girlfriend didn't have big boobs. She had little boobs like this, like they were like a little bit bigger than like the size of your hand. So it was weird. Like her boobs wasn't big like her mom. She had good ass though. She had like a really nice ass. Like her ass was like round and there was cushion on it, you know. She didn't like it when I said there was fat on it, which I mean it's just normal, it's common sense, it's science.
Not secure unless we have complete and total control of Greenland.
As well as his ominous remarks,
like it's actually a compliment.
Several European countries in his bid to wrest sovereignty over Greenland.
It's a compliment if you get called fat ass, yo. I never really did call her fat ass though. Except for maybe a couple times we was mad at each other, but beyond the fact about like just normal stuff doing with your girlfriend or whatever, your boyfriend. Like what I'm saying is we actually loved each other. We loved each other for a long time, on and off. It was always on and off. It wasn't like steady. The longest it was ever steady seemed like 2 years max. And we used to rave a lot. We used to rave. We used to I don't know if it was our favorite, like if I should say like our favorite, but we always ended up with like some apple juice. We were so happy about having like apple juice, and then we used to rave by ourselves. But, like it would just be me and her, and then some. Yeah, like I was there the first time she took one. Like I was with one of my friends, and then we went and picked her up because I had been communicating with her because like I remember I got in the time because like I got to the point in my life where I was looking for a girlfriend. I ran out of girlfriends, and like I went back to one of my like ex-girlfriends because I had this list. Like I had this list of phone numbers that I kept up with. So like I'm talking about when I was 19. And like I ended up like I had been at a party with some friends, and then like I remembered her, and then yeah, like I got her number from her friend, and so her friend actually helped me get back in touch with her, which I appreciated that. But that's the friend that be in the dream. That's the friend that be in the dream, and then it's just a shame like how much time be passing by. Like if you act like you don't care about your ex-girlfriend or your ex-boyfriend no more, the time will pass by and then y'all never actually talk to each other. But then if y'all try talking to each other, y'all will talk to each other, you know, like y'all could hang out. And that's what's weird about life. But like
our correspondent in Washington, Fraser Jackson, brings us his roundup.
Man, what was I gonna say? YouTube is weird, man. YouTube is really weird. Like another guy like uploaded a video talking about if you see this video, the algorithm is fake. And I clicked on it, I subscribed because the last one was Fart Sniffer. Like I subscribed to Fart Sniffer because he's the one, like, okay, so this one was a copycat of the other one because like what they did is they made a new account and then they made some new videos talking about the algorithm is bullshit or fake or whatever. And yeah, they just like they'll throw your like they'll promote your account for a few times and then they won't. And then sometimes they will, it depends on what hashtags you got. Like I did one yesterday with Farming Simulator, and it worked. I got like 20 viewers at one point, but nobody subscribed. So what's the point? Like, what's the point? Like, I don't think I have a lot in common with gamers anyways. Like, I didn't, like, one thing you learn about gamers is that the only interest we really have is the video games. And beyond that, they be some weird people. Like it's like it's like 5% of gamers that'll be your type of person, type thing. But I guess it's the same with social media. So, you know, you try to get along with everybody and you end up feeling like you're just in a crowd of people and it's hard to just get your kind of people, like your particular type people, which I don't know, but like, yeah, so the first time she actually like ate a pill, like I was like like I guess it was just good luck. But like we had been talking and then like I had one of my friends with me, so like we went over there. We was all on one. Like she was at like one of the homies' house or something. Like he had a party in the backyard or something, but she ended up going with me because I picked her up. But I didn't go over there. Like I did go over there, but I didn't talk to everybody. Like for a long time, I kind of like, well, you want to come with me or something like that, and then yeah, we was in my truck, and then I guess like we ended up taking my friend home. I'm not too sure if that was the night that I let him borrow my truck, but that was like a long time ago. That was like 2005, or like it could have been the beginning of 2006, and like there was one time that I let one of my friends borrow my truck, and then he ended up getting a ticket, and then like it was on my record type thing, and like it's not good to let your friends borrow your truck or your car because if they get a ticket, it'll be on your record, and then sometimes the insurance people try to use that as an excuse to make your insurance go up. And because like one time I walked out of the insurance place because of that. But yeah, like a lot of them nights, like the raver nights, you don't really remember like everything. Like it's just like being sober. Like you're not gonna remember all your days like that. But if like something awesome happens, you kind of remember that something awesome happened. But like it could still be a blur because like that's what I noticed about being sober for a long time. Like no, like people just make excuses like, oh, you know, you're on drugs or something. Like it's the drugs. It's the drug. Nah, because we like, man, there was like so many good times. There was so many good times, like, but that wasn't the first time I had been on like ecstasy. Like, that was when I was 19, and like I said, the first time I had tried it, I was like 17, and because I had this other girlfriend that like she told me about it, and I was like, well, yeah, that sounds cool, because like she was talking about her and her like her sister and her sister and her sister's boyfriend took it, and they was having sex in like all different kind of ways, like any position they could have sex in. And I was like, wow, you know, that like that sounds good, because she was like, you should try it. Oh man. It literally could have been. They could have been on one of them red AT&Ts or something, but I was on a red. Like my first time was a red Cherub. But I just remember like my first 10 pills over time, like white Christmas trees, pink Christmas trees or something, white naked ladies, green stars. You just remember some here and there, and then like they all become a blur because, like I swear, like along the years, like I probably done ate hundreds of ecstasy pills. So, you know,
first people who
they're safe, or at least they used to be safe. Well, you know, before they started
here in Pennsylvania, it's been a
like that stuff in Cambodia, like they got rid of a whole forest, you know, because the stuff comes from a tree. So like trees really are awesome. Like they help us have really good experiences, and they also give us medicine, which some people could consider like MDMA medicine. Like MDA medicine, well, like, you know, the word on the street, people call it ecstasy, but like because it's a vacation, you get to take a vacation and your stress is relieved. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be stressing about real life type stuff all the time anymore. For a long time. Like it'll last a whole year. Like it just depends on what you're going through. Like if you got something going on in your life, well, of course you're gonna feel your emotions or whatever, but
the graphic in Farsi reads,
like it's like a mental vacation, that's what I call it. And then it's spiritually enlightening, like definitely when it's true, when it's pure, it's spiritually enlightening. Like that's the best way I can describe it. And then
Iranian authorities would do anything to keep
it's
citizens
just
in the
like
dark. The government has attempted to
you're an
prevent
animal, you
digital
know, like we're
silence on
animals. I'm an
protesters
animal. I
with
got a
an internet
tailbone.
account with
I got
activists using
we got the
satellite
medulla
satellites to
oblongata in our
the
brain
country.
type stuff. Like you
But the
realize
streets
you're
of
an
Tehran
animal.
are littered with evidence of recent
Uh,
unrest. Say they're not giving up the fight.
like you ever seen this video? Like if you're interested in this, like if you're gonna, like if you're the kind of person that's interested in that kind of stuff, you probably done seen a lot of videos like that. And like there was this one couple that was filming themselves in the bathroom, and like I remember sending that video to a friend or something, but she was like chattering her teeth because she had taken a little bit too much. Like if you take a little bit too much MDMA, like your teeth will start chattering. And she was looking in the mirror and saying she was an animal. Like I'm an animal. Oh man. And then she was like, I don't think, like she was saying she didn't think she could give them head right then. And like that was the end of the clip. Like that was the end of the video, you know. But it was great because like it reminded me of those times. Like I used to be thinking that I was like, what if we recorded ourselves while we on this? Like what would it look like? And like some people they changed plur, PLUR, peace, love, unity, and respect. Some people, like somebody had changed it, like some folks, people look ugly rolling, and yeah, like it makes people look ugly to people that aren't on it. I guess you could be like, what is he on? Like look at it, the way his mouth is moving, the way his eyes are, like why do they keep moving like that or something? You know what I'm saying? It's like, but that's part of it. Like the methyl dioxymethamphetamine, like that's the amphetamine part. And it's like this coffee right here, you know? Like it could give you bad gas, and you could be just like having the jitters and rambling. You could be rambling your ass off because of this drug right here, coffee. So I mean, it ain't much different.
I think it's a painful day for all of Spain, for our entire country. We will uncover the truth. We will find out the answers.
This animation shows what happened when the tail end of a train traveling from Malaga to Madrid went off the rails and slammed into a second train traveling in the opposite direction. The head of the second train took the brunt of the impact and was sent plummeting down a 4-meter slope. The cause of the accident is unclear. The train that derailed was less than 4 years old, and the collision occurred on a straight stretch.
Yeah, like I've spent like a lot of time on a farm when I was younger, and in my dream, like I'd be dreaming about cows. Like cows was in my dream last night, y'all, or today. Cows was in my dream. Like I was playing Farming Simulator yesterday,
after months of
Farming Simulator 22, and cows was in my dream, like, because this guy got rid of his cows because he couldn't find any work. So that's the America that we're living in today. Like, people are going out of business, like with the Trump administration and the Biden administration and then the Obama administration, then the Bush administration. It doesn't look good. And it's been like, the richer are getting richer, but the regular people are like barely skating by. So yeah, I was like dreaming about those cows. Those cows is in my dream. But like along the years, like the girlfriend that I'm talking about, like we used to have the best time raving, but when it came to real life, like normal life, we didn't really match together. Like, not unless I had other girlfriends and other friends or something, like I guess like that would, like, we just had a dysfunctional type relationship. Like, it was just really, you know what I'm saying? Like, she never actually cooked for me, type thing. She only made me one thing one time, and it was like tuna fish in a bell pepper. That's it. And we used to just eat takeout food. I don't even know if I ever cooked for her either, because, you know, we was pretty young, you know, that's when we was in our, like, in our teens and our 20s. And then, yeah, like, I actually raved with her again for a few times after my mama died, because she had found out my mama died, because like we was on Facebook and stuff, like a lot of people found out my mama died because like I put it on my Facebook, and but yeah, we started hanging out again, like off and on, like 2016, 2017, 2019, and then 2020. And then like she wanted me to go over to her house just because, so she could, like, pride got in the way because she wanted to show off in front of her mom, and I was like, oh hell no. Like, I gave her some excuse that I didn't want to go over there, and then I guess she was sad. Like, I guess she got offended by that or something, because she lived right next to her mom. Like, it'd be different, but I mean, she lived like literally right next to her mom, and like that woman gives me the creeps. You know, the way she treated her people was terrible. But I guess to them it was normal, you know? Like, nobody has a perfect mom. But it's like, I would need some weed to deal with that, like some coke. Some weed would help me cope. And then, and then like, so I do realize that it's hard to find your own kind of people on YouTube, especially live streaming. Like, I feel like I'm wasting my time heavily. Like, it doesn't work unless it's like YouTube shorts type stuff, but not with the live streams. It don't work. I don't understand why, like, it works sometimes. Like, I put rave on this video, or like, so that should be a key word, but it doesn't. But it'll work with a video game, because there's a lot of video games, they seem to push out stuff on the video games. Or like, it'll work with politics, they'll push it out because of politics. Historically close allies like Russia and Belarus, you know, and leafing through the like, I don't think it works a lot with music, raver culture. I'm talking about live streams in general. It's just too random. Like, it's completely random, because people ain't gonna watch your video unless they're swiping up, like on the vertical live stream thing. They're not gonna see it from browsing the homepage.
To this Board of Peace invitation. As the New York Times notes,
So,
despite overseeing Gaza,
it's just
the board does not
that's just one of the things that I know that I've given up on that. So I'm just being real with y'all. Like, I'm just being real because why not? If it don't work anyways, like, what, you gonna be sitting down doing some trick shots with some balls and some holes on some stairs, you know, putting fucking beans all over your body or something, half naked, just rambling about some politics. Like, just do you, just be who you want to be, and fuck it. Like, you're basically working for free anyways, unless you actually learned how to monopolize, like how to make money on here by just being weird like that, or, you know, like reading, like that dude that's like reading about ancient religions and stuff and then comparing it to Christianity or Islam, and because those are like the two religions that we still have or that have came up in the last 2,000 years, but there's a bunch of extinct dead religions that got taken over through war. So like once you realize that, you know, why even bother type of thing.
Who died at the age of 93. Yeah, that's right.
Because the only reason why Islam is so popular is because they don't have separation of church and state over there in the Middle East. It's like that's the way that Europe used to be before they had separation of church and state. If it ever was like that, you know, because one of the things in the Constitution of being American is freedom from religious persecution type stuff. So in America, you can be any kind of religion type thing. So I mean, I guess a lot of people are talking about the ancient, like the old religions, because we have the freedom to. That's the whole point. Like, it's one of our rights, privileges, whatever you want to call it.
By the color red, not quite unlike your T-shirt today, actually. True. I'd like to say.
But yeah, like raver culture, that was definitely my type. It's just like where I lived, like where I'm from in the South. There's not a lot of raves like that. Like the mainstream raver culture just completely skips most of America. Like 98% of America is skipped by raver culture. So like if you don't, if people don't get to experience that type of thing, it's not your fault. It's just that, like, it's only in Florida, California, you know, Las Vegas, like Nevada type stuff. Like, it's scattered here and there. And then from the 90s, the majority of people had house parties. You know, and even in the 2000s, like, it's still going on now. Like, it's house parties. Like, get invited to a house party. Like, they had it on the news the other day that, like, the younger generations, like, they've never been to a house party. There's people in my family that I'm like, you're not the party type. You know? Like, but like being in a trailer house like this, like house parties ain't really cool because like the walls are made out of paper. It's like paper walls with chalk. So I mean, it's easy to like knock a hole in it on accident, like with your elbow or something. Like y'all are kissing or something, and then y'all back up into the wall, boom. Like some American houses, like they're just so weak. But like a real house party, you know, like the walls are gonna be made out of wood, like real wood. You know, there's gonna be bricks on the outside. I ain't talking about none of that drywall shit. It's fucking chalk. Like, at least cover the chalk with a layer of wood like this, you know. Oh man, I'm telling you, like, it's just follow your dreams, follow your heart. You don't have to keep settling for this, a fucking controller, or cable television, or even social media right here.
some extraordinary
It's just
broom, in her mouth to
the
squash,
most immature
the
people, the most
of her body.
annoying people rise to the top on this stuff right here.
Think twice about
The
eating
most selfish type people are the ones that rise to the top. Like those people, they'll do anything. They'll do anything, you know?
That's why they voted for Trump.
And so like regular people, they just get like stomped over on. Just like, you know, completely stepped on to the top. So in a lot of ways it ain't worth it. So, you know, just
That's another different animal.
just enjoy your life. Don't don't stress about social media type stuff. Like it's bullshit. It's turned into bullshit. It done been corporatized and all that. Like it's just like right now people are struggling in America paying rent because if rent costs 30% or more of what they make, it's like oppression.
1 year of Donald Trump, the Great American Divide.
So
On France 24.
so the greed in America is oppressing people, and some of it has to do with the corporate landlords. It's the landlords be coming from places like Wall Street over there in New York City.
Economy, sports, news, special reports, all on demand. France 24, your first choice for news.
But you know, like if you go live streaming and you only get comments that are not your type or whatever, or like it seems like random bullshit, or like just a crowd of people that's not interested in what you do or like what you are, or like how you are, or like the way you're treating, like what you even put your title as or anything like that, like it's not your fault. It's not your fault. It just seems like it's a bunch of monkeys. It's a bunch of random monkeys. Random monkeys, and there's a bunch of scam bots. There's a bunch of scam bots, and it's not fun anymore. Like it doesn't seem real. And yeah, it's just you don't have to have a whole following of retards to you know, feel like it works, because like a lot of people, like I've seen a bunch of retards, y'all, like on people's live streams and stuff, and it's just like that goes to show that, you know, the algorithm ain't working of like how you thought it would be. It's just randomness. Like, oh yeah. Stop. I'm just, you know, trying to explain how things really be. So, you know, I used to rave with my girlfriends. She wasn't the only one. And it was the best times of my life, and I wouldn't trade it. That became most of my like emotional fuel for the hope of humanity, for my future. Just like it gave me so much gratitude, and then I would wonder why other people are unhappy, and then I would be like, yeah, it's because they never experienced a drug like that. So I feel guilty for the people that never experienced it, and it's just I miss it, you know. But it's not something that you do every day, every week type thing. That's how you
on France 24, these are the headlines this hour.
it drains your body, and then like it won't work after a while. So it's like once or twice a year and you're good. It's like a vacation, y'all. Like y'all want to take 1 or 2 vacations a year. It's just like that. I mean, look at Elon Musk, man. The dude started doing other drugs and stuff. He just started smoking weed in 2020 with Joe Rogan. And then he wanted to do ecstasy and ketamine and a whole bunch of other drugs all in one day type stuff. And he's actually destroying his body. Like that ketamine, like he kept talking about he needs a new bladder. Because if you do ketamine every day, like, yeah, you're going to need a new bladder. It destroys people's pee bag, like their bladder. And like I remember seeing that on a documentary. So the documentary has been out for years. He just didn't do his So like that's what happens to people that have a lot of money and that didn't
A text message causing more
like he's just now learning that moderation is key. He's learning the hard way. And
complain about not getting the
he's a weird dude anyway, so I mean, you know, let him like he's gonna do what he wants to do. Like he has all that money. And
Trump claims that Russia and China are posing a threat to the
he's obviously not embarrassed to be on drugs like on camera. You know, he's one of those people that's like his the way that he perceives himself is just massive. You know, he has a big ego type stuff. And he like I don't know, man, he's just you know, people say he was born autistic, like he's autistic, he has autism. Like I don't know what kind it is, but it's pretty obvious.
Reinforcements come after Donald Trump ratcheted up the rhetoric at the weekend, saying in a text message to Norway's prime minister.
Cause like I had an autistic brother, and like the idea of like raving with an autistic person, like that doesn't intrigue me. I'm not trying to rave with retarded people, you know, like but I mean some autistic people, they're really smart. It's just that they're really fucking weird. And it's not enjoyable to be around people like that. So like, you know, I just
there is a new situation in the Arctic. And
sometimes it could be funny, I guess, but it's mostly just funny. Like it just changed the mood type of thing. Imagine being on ecstasy around Elon Musk. Okay, there's some weird ravers out there. He ain't even a raver hardly. Like is he? I don't want to know. I don't want to know, man.
European countries who oppose his demand to take control of Greenland, saying that European leaders will
No, I don't want to know.
on his efforts. The EU is set to hold an emergency summit on Thursday to discuss how best to deal with the threat, including potential countermeasures.
But yeah, sometimes I'll be wondering how she doing, you know.
Donald Trump was inaugurated for a second term as US president.
For all the other ones, and I'd like, I would rather get a different woman, but just as good sexually, you know, like why settle for less type of thing.
No new wars before he was re-elected to the White House. However, now he's saying that he no longer feels an obligation to think purely of peace. He's alienated long-standing allies of the United States. He's continued to
Damn, son.
a year on. How's the world looking?
Well, it's quite different to what it was 12 months ago, not least in the relationship between the United States and its
YouTube some bullshit.
in Europe, and also its nearest neighbour to the north in Canada, which of course Trump has said rather quite seriously that he intends to annex as well. Trump's national security strategy rolled out in November last explicitly said the United States days of propping up the international order were over, and the harshest words in that document were reserved for Europe, which the document said was in danger of civilizational erasure, while noting that the rise of far-right parties was
People just want something retarded to watch or a pretty woman.
very much in line with the whole ideological
It's too random for me to enjoy live streaming on YouTube. I ain't been happy a long time.
Washington is changed
So,
forever, regardless of
it's very disappointing.
President
I didn't think that it would be that
promised no new wars during the
that random or that uncared for.
restrict himself just to peace. Of course, he's been doing nothing of the sort for the last.
But it must be because of the CEO,
He's attacked and
obviously.
bombed a number of countries in his first year in office.
Because they can change the stuff.
Iran, Yemen, Somalia, Nigeria,
They order the software engineers or whatever to program it differently to get a better user interface. They call it UI experience
like stop having these new wars
or whatever.
notable. And we're also reaching a breaking point among America's troops.
But I don't.
To date, they've been a little bit muted.
No, I don't have faith in that any people is,
They want to keep the US online.
you know, similar to what I'm talking about or like whatever.
attempted shakedown of European countries.
It only worked for a few things. I don't think it worked for
Last too long. And we've also seen this morning Donald Trump
raver stuff.
bizarrely
I don't
sharing
know.
a private message on Truth Social from Emmanuel
It's-
Macron while also
no.
posting an AI image of the American.
But YouTube does show me raver videos like here and there.
Macron contacted him about potentially setting up a meeting in Paris.
Because I've subscribed to so many channels like that, like Techno Germany,
Donald Trump late in the night
or Fear and Loathing,
decided to share this
or
private message is a severe breach of
I don't know. I mean, I
will
just
not be looked upon kindly by not just simply
I only got recommended one live stream. A dude was actually at a rave.
within the US itself.
A lot of disruption, and clearly on the international field,
So-
but also domestically, Oliver, in this past year.
It's like
He's taken the gloves off. Trump has gutted public spending with the help of Elon Musk.
maybe there's something
He's
else.
intimidated critics in the media, in academia and business, and managed to actually get a little bit of money out of them through out-of-court settlements.
Since raver culture is so underground, maybe it's something else. But the best raves are in Europe. Like I've never actually wanted to get on a plane before, but I started considering it traveling to Europe.
And the deployment of ICE, which has carried out raids on migrants
That's the
within
only
the law or
thing. I don't know, man. Being on a boat for like 3 months.
has angered even Americans concerned with immigration.
That's another thing. Like, but it's just why is American like rave culture so
more or less their plans, particularly the Heritage Foundation's Project 2025. So the host
unpopular type
all
stuff?
these things with regard whether they're the flitting of government cracking down on immigration, mass deportations.
It's because the country's so massive. It's huge.
These are things that the Republicans have been
It's
hammering on
huge.
for well over the past decade.
Okay, now we are still many months away. The midterm elections are not set until November.
But we do have the interstate highway, so you know you can drive 70 miles per hour for a really fucking long way. And if you just look at the map and figure out where you have to go, and then take these interstates, because they go this way, and then this way, and then that way, and then that way, you can travel to a rave. It's just, I don't know, like I've never like been to one of those big raves like that, but like it just seems like it's not the same in America as it is in Europe. Every time I watch an American rave on YouTube, I guess it was the best in the 90s, and now everybody has cameras on their phone and they're all like this. Hey, I'm not even talking to you, I'm talking to everybody on the screen, you know? Like, you want to say hello to my screen? Or, the videos from the 90s, those are really awesome, because it'll be like one guy with a giant camera on his shoulder, and then everybody else is just like completely in their own little world. They're not thinking about what somebody else would see in the future because of a video camera type thing, or their phone, or like their social media type stuff. So, you know, the best raves could be your own raves, like your friend's party or something, or you and your significant other or whatever. Like, it doesn't, I think it's overrated. I think it's overrated. How are you supposed to go to somebody's music concert, because that's actually what it is? The original raves were like word of mouth flyer type stuff. And now it's like, okay, you're gonna meet security at the gate, and then they're gonna pat you down or whatever, and then you're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to go in line, and then and then if somebody's actually having a good time, somebody pulls their camera out and is like, oh, you know, like I've seen videos like that where a dude is like, what? Like, what drugs are they on? Like, there's people that go to these things that they're not even real ravers. They just go for the music. Or because it's like what a lot of people are doing type stuff. And that's like, that's not my kind of people. Like, I don't, like, I've seen that, and then yeah, that kind of disinterests me. It just seemed like a bunch of people standing in line in a giant crowd looking forward. And that's not the way it used to be. Like, turn around and like look at other folks, have a conversation, not just fucking stare at the DJ. Because that's what it seems like a lot of times. They're just like looking forward. It's like sheep.
Residents say they're not giving up the fight. The government should listen to the people, hear what they are saying, and understand what is happening in society. We must have freedom of speech so we can express ourselves and be heard.
Iran's streets became quieter in the past week following
You know, Iranians don't rave, man. This stuff on the news about Iran, you know, they don't rave. You gotta be thankful about what country you're from in some type of way. And then, like, you know, be happy about the things that you can do. And stop complaining about other things that you can't do.
It's a move that in the past triggered votes of no confidence in government, and so previous prime ministers ousted. This time, however, numerous compromises have been added to the text in a bid to fend off such a fate. Luke Schreiber explains.
For the French Prime Minister, it was a choice between a budget in another 3 or 4 months that wasn't fit for purpose, no budget at all, or going back on his word. After months of negotiations, Sébastien Lecornu announced he'd be forcing legislation.
I used to rave, bruh. This shit boring as fuck.
We have decided, I have to say with some personal regret and a little bitterness, that the government
Was watching porn the other day. This dude had a big ass dick. Somebody was like, I never seen a dick that big. Like, what? It was massive. It was like a giant cannon.
Compromises to the bill, such as an extra 400 million euros for social housing, extra benefits.
It was a cannon. It was a log. It was an extra long log. Make me feel like I got a little log. My log pretty small, huh? I got a little log.
Local authorities looking at belt tightening in the months ahead, something that should raise about 8 billion euros. Pushing it through without.
How many times do I gotta fucking remind myself to just put 18 plus on the title and then forget? YouTube woes. They trying to lump all y'all together like a fucking blob of bacteria. I feel sorry for y'all. I really do, man. I feel sorry for all the women live streamers out there on YouTube. I feel sorry for y'all, man. Y'all don't even know who the fuck you talking to. Nobody knows who the hell they're talking to unless they look at the channel and it actually shows something. Unless they're actually real people. But, like, you end up hearing these women talk like, oh, you're disgusting. Y'all are disgusting losers and this and that. And it's like, you got those type of real women, and then you got the other women that's actually like, ooh, woo, ooh, woo, ooh. Treating YouTube like it's Nickelodeon or something. Man, fuck all that.
Outdoor workouts, sleek high rises,
What?
trendy cafes. This Mexico City district known as Little LA.
Joe, you're just complaining because you never actually been to the city.
From the United States.
Yeah, that's your fucking problem, Joey.
You get people from all walks of life here.
You're a straight up country fuck.
Sometimes it feels like I'm still there.
Jesus left at 15. He spent the next 24 years working in construction. Back in Mexico, he's starting from scratch.
I just left work. And I got really unlucky that day. The police were targeting construction workers.
Man, I spent 5 years working on YouTube and they made no money, man. Working a real job is better than this shit.
People were staring at me. I was filthy. My clothes were dirty. My hair was really long. I've been in detention for almost 2 months.
Today he's at a forum on financial literacy, trying to understand how Mexico's credit system works. The answers aren't always encouraging.
The hell? It's like the same thing on PlayStation or like Xbox video games. You end up trying to make friends and you get a bunch of fucking random people. End up with a bunch of losers talking to you. A bunch of weird ass people. It's like, oh, we're just trying to get along. Then you start having to be fake and shit.
El programa México Te Abraza. The Mexico Te Abraza program includes 10 reception centers along the northern border. It also provides 2,000 pesos of financial support.
But once the initial help runs out, deportees must fend for themselves. That's when charities step in.
I'm living an oppressed life. It's all my fault. I should have fucking stayed working a real job. And then bought property.
Jorge and Edwin are preparing to hand out boxes put together by the NGO.
There's plenty of property to go around, y'all. It's called raw land. You just transform to raw land. People might not have the same vision as you do. Try it. You know? You don't have to live in a fucking trailer park.
Help others facing that same initial distress to find work. They've turned their ordeal into an advantage.
We want to make Mexico a bilingual country. If Mexico becomes bilingual, there would be so much more work here. People like us who were deported are an economic powerhouse.
Daniel has set up companies outsource sales and customer service calls south of the border.
Man, I don't want to watch this shit, man.
I don't need to be in the United States to live long.
At $5 to $7 an hour, compared with more than 20 in the US, it's a bargain for American firms.
94 of those 99 counties, so it is a red state. But just look at our most recent poll, right? 58% of all voters nationally say Trump's first year is a failure. And look at those numbers. His approval rating as president, underwater, just 39%. How's he doing on the economy? 39%. Immigration's a huge issue, even to Trump voters. He's underwater at 42%. Health.
You're not gay enough. You're too gay. There's your cows right there. Play that game, Farming Simulator 22.
A wise man once said, to forget how to dig the soil and the earth is to forget ourselves. Maybe some have. Still no. You gotta be willing to put in the time and the hard choices. The job's got its perks, don't get me wrong. The sweet smell of the morning dew. The farm's got a way of sorting the wheat from the chaff. Just remember to keep your wits about you. You fall, you get back up again. Because this is more than just a job. It's a calling. Who else would choose to wake up in the morning, tear up their hands and work working in the fields all day, and then spend the evening planning how they're gonna do it all over again. Better tomorrow. Day after day. Season after season. Year after year. That's a calling that's never ending. It stretches far forward and back from us as long as farmers have been tending this earth. And farmers will be around as long as such a thing exists. Tomorrow is secured by those willing to dirty their hands today. So when you feel alone out there in the field, just remember, you're not. Think about all those that have come before you. And all those that will follow. Plant today. Harvest tomorrow.
Harmonica. Accordion. That's what I was thinking about the other day. That accordion. Damn, I got some deep fried chicken and some vinegar pepper, mashed potatoes and rice. Man, gotta eat, you know? Women gotta eat. Men and women, they gotta eat. Oh, so on the story. On the story. Like when I had brought my friend